Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. They pull out the reverse. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Penix on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Penix working from the gun. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Miles Price. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
McCarthy to throw it. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jones will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Penix now on first down. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
Again, Penix to the air. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. And tackle made by Blake Cashman. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Penix on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hockenson. It's a foot race. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, here's Penix. This one's complete. Keandre Lambert-Smith. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
On the shotgun, Penix fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Penix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. And again, it's Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
It's a gain of 10. And the
From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, Penix. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. He's going to have this one down to the 28. 35 on the pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Let's go. Hawk 7, Hawk 7. 19 tight, 19.
On first down, here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring the best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a dope boy yelling, bring them out, bring them out. From the backstage yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Penix is going to throw again. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 6-yard line.
19 line. Go.
It's Penix yet again. He's got it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Penix on the sneak. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. He keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown.
Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Penix is going to throw for it. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second
down carry for Jones. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Jones once more. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go, 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 go. Ring alert.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. Solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's a gain
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Let's go.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, McCarthy to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break.
On the jump.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Bison.
Back to the air. McCarthy. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. That's cut in stride by Addison. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're about just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains. Field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate. You'll feel comfortable when you look at that scoreboard. This one is yours. And that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on first. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
It's his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Penix here from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Here's Chucky to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down. He just couldn't make the connection. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. DeMarco Hellams with the INT. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying with Robinson. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this run. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd down, they need 7.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Falcons up by 4.
24-yard gain on the play. First down at 9.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
After the 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7. Sending him on the dive. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready.
I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Give him 5, but that brings up 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Set up. Viking 18. Set go.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Big moment here as Maddox Trujillo comes on. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70, 60, Bison.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contacts. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd
Now to
and
throw.
7.
Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He'll look to throw it. This one's caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
To throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
4th down.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.